Well, g'day there everyone, and thanks for joining us. You're with Huey for yet another episode of our continuing series of our BattleTech Extended Commanders Edition mod campaign Let's Play. And of course, we are playing as Titans Maulers. And so, in this episode, we are continuing on with the story. And this mission, I believe, is called Served Cold. So we are in a Martian biome. Heat is really going to be an issue. For not only us, but for our opponents as well. So, and yeah, it always is. There are a couple of little ice areas that we could possibly utilize, although standing on ice increases stability damage, so we do have to be careful of that. So, yeah, there's really not much else to say, but for us to get back into the mission. Or back into the story, I should say. So, what we might do is we'll do Served Cold, and then do a couple of these in the following missions. Although these 1.5 skulls may be a bit too easy for us, so yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, let's start traveling to Smithen's moon, Anvelt, in orbit. First moon of Smithen.
As you've heard, House Corrosus has suffered greatly at the hands of the Directorate. We can't change that, but we can show Lord Corrosus that we're his allies, and that our word can be trusted. We need his help with our data archive, yes, but that isn't why I agreed to this mission. If we are to prevail against the Directorate, I must unite the founding houses under the Restoration's banner. Without their support, we'll have no way of replacing our losses.
Understood, Lady Arano. Let's get into the specifics of the job he's given us. I seem to remember something about a dropship.
She's called the Newgrange. She's a transport vessel, ostensibly civilian, named for the old line of yard ships. Newgrange has been certified for commercial flight in the Directorate, the Capellan Federation, and the Taurian Concordat. In all other ways, she is completely unremarkable. At least that's what her official paperwork says.
I gather Lord Corrosus disagrees with the official paperwork.
That's right. He claims that Newgrange is running weapons into the Aurigan Reach to supply the Directorate's war effort. Her crew has been using an old commercial port on Anvil to fuel up between trips. Ships like this one could help to explain the Directorate's unexpected strength of arms. It's in our interest to destroy it. According to the intel we've been given, the Newgrange is carrying more armor than any Union-class dropship has any right to. Attacking her directly would be a waste of time. Thankfully, Lord Madeira has found us an alternative approach.
The Anvil fueling station was designed for civilian use. It isn't a hardened target, and its components can't withstand a sustained attack. If we go in while the Newgrange is refueling and blow the station's primary fuel reservoir, her armor won't count for much. The resulting explosion will smash her like an egg.
You're sure that Lord Corrosus is telling us the truth? It'll be a disaster if we took out a civilian dropship.
From my own study of the Newgrange and the situation on Anvil, I am convinced that Lord Corrosus is telling us the truth. There's something deeply suspicious about this ship. She isn't the commercial transport she pretends to be.
Vague assurances aren't enough. Lydia Arnold, I need to know that there aren't any innocent people on that ship.
I'm no more eager for unnecessary bloodshed than you are, Titan. I hope that you know me well enough to recognize that. If we can raise the Newgrange on the comms, I will offer her captain chances to surrender. I'd rather take prisoners than fill graves. The Reach has seen too much death already.
Alright, sounds like a workable plan. Let's move forward. Hang on a second, boss. If this job were as easy as blowing up a fuel tank, Corrosus would have done it himself already. So what's the catch? I mean, why send us up to such an easy target?
Lord Corrosus sent the last remnants of his personal guard after the Newgrange 2 weeks ago. A lance of hardened mech warriors. They were summarily destroyed. A complete loss. There were no survivors.
That sounds like an unusually heavy security detail for a smuggling operation.
It's bizarre, I agree. But we only have Lord Corrosus' work to go on, and he personally didn't witness what happened. We should approach this drop with an abundance of caution. Bring the strongest lance you can field, and keep your eyes open while you're on the moon's surface. And I'd recommend bringing a heat-efficient lance if possible. Anvil's atmosphere and climate will quickly overwhelm your heat sinks if you're not careful.
Don't worry about me, Lady Arano. I've got the situation under control.
Very good. I'll be with you on the comms. Good hunting, Titan.
Alright, let's do this. Yeah, so Martian biome. It's going to be a little bit tricky, but I think we can manage. No jump jets this time, but we are pressed for time, at least initially. Alright, so Daria says, keep your eyes open for the Mugranger's security detail and be ready for a fight when it arrives. I'll be rooting for you from here. So, a lot of very high pay for this one.
There's a lot of activity on the ground, Commander. It looks like the Mugranger's is being prepared for launch. You're going to have a tight timetable to get in there and blow the station's fuel reservoir before it lifts off. I'm seeing turret emplacements and light battle mech activity on the ground, but it appears that the security detail we're warned of is off-site. For now. Samaria will be monitoring our sensors for any sign of incoming dropships. She's got that right, Commander. If I see anything, you'll be the first to know. And I'd advise you to be wary of this secondary landing pad, up here on the ridge. If I were dropping a defensive lance, that's where I'd do it.
Good hunting, Commander. I'll be running ops for you from here.
Okay, so it's ice patch down here. This is one of the... I think it's a turret generator here? Yes. Okay, so we need to go for that turret generator as soon as possible. So we're going to send Titan down this way.
Right, Commander.
There we go. We got turrets incoming. I'm going to send Glitch up here.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
I'll send Decker up there. Well, he does have the rangefinder, I think. Hang on. Yes, he does. Okay, good.
Move order received.
So I'll send him around this way. So I believe there are 2 turret generators. There is a little bit more of a tricky one over here. So we're going to
Standing by.
try and take out the first one.
Moving to position.
So that has 100 hit points. Let's see what we can do. And it's gone. Beautifully done, Decker.
Brought it down, Commander.
So we are going to have to deal with some turrets, but is it worth letting him move first? Probably not, actually. So let's get this little bugger. Yep, yeah, get this commando. Blow his arm off. Good.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
So he's reserved. Interesting. Okay.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Let's get Glitch down there.
Moving out.
So we want to get rid of that commando as quickly as possible.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that was unlucky.
When I shoot you, you'll
He's unsettled though, so that's good. A fortunate miss.
I hear ya.
55%. Not liking those chances, but
On my way.
here we go. We can take him out. There's every possibility we can.
Right, Commander.
Yep, we got him.
Bang! You're dead.
Alright.
Waiting for orders.
You know what? Let's reserve.
Waiting for the right move.
Might do better, yeah, if I can get the Warhammer in there. Maybe slow him down a bit, or maybe...
I hear ya.
Glitch might be better. Yeah, because we can slow down the Wolverine. Okay.
Got it. Yeah, critical hit.
Unfortunately, she is running very hot already. A fortunate miss. Okay, Titan's up next. Let's get him in there. Try and take down this Wolverine. No precision strike. I'm gonna try my best just to take him down. Oh, beautiful. Now he is stressed. We do have a Panther we have to worry about though.
You got nothing, you hear me?
Alright.
Yes, Commander.
Decker in there with the
Position confirmed.
LRMs. Take him down.
Engaging.
And he's out. Good.
What can I do for you?
Put the rifleman in. We're going to slow him down a bit.
Coordinates received. You betcha.
Very good. We do have turrets to deal with, unfortunately.
Sensor locked.
Ow.
I'm taking a pounding, Commander.
That's not good. Let's try and reserve. Okay, good. Let's do a sprint. Actually, I don't think I can get vision on that. It's not a good start. Alright. I'm gonna have to multi-target. Okay, it's manageable.
Engaging multiple targets.
Okay, we got lucky.
Waiting on you, Commander.
We're gonna have to do another multi-target.
No sweat.
Damn.
Good to go.
We do need to get Glitch out of there. If we can.
Confirmed.
Good to go.
Having it back there, not such a great idea. But she will
Waiting
have
for orders.
a lot of evasion, so let's take the risk. So,
What's up, boss?
I want to reserve again.
Reserving action.
Okay. Probably not there. Nope. Honestly, I think it's... Okay. Let's take out the turret generator. Make that our first priority. Alright. Still too hot. That's fine.
Engaging target.
Generators down, Commander. That should take their turrets offline.
That's good. That
Damage minimal.
took a lot of evasion off him, so
Orders?
kind of happy with that. Now, we won't worry about him just now. We want to get rid of this Panther.
Affirmative.
Unfortunately, Decker still has a lot of heat left over, so straight for the guts. Oof.
Target's taking a critical hit. I hear ya.
Alright, you go Bulwark, I think. So we're gonna do this. I want to get rid of the Panther, so we go B, B, B. Alright.
You betcha.
Take some evasion off. He's down.
Did you see that? Did you see it?
Commander?
Glitch, move in. So that's her left arm.
Got it.
We have to do a precision strike, unfortunately. Yep.
Here we go.
And he's down.
Mech destroyed.
Let's get everyone up into position first.
Affirmative.
On my way.
Coordinates received. Waiting for the shot.
Okay, so if I remember right... Alright, so we head over here and brace.
What can I do for you?
Let's get you up there.
Pedal to the metal.
Waiting for orders.
I'm pretty sure, actually, I don't want to be heading into here because I think that's the blast radius there, so we're going to just do a move. Do I want to use LRMs?
Moving to position.
I probably do, actually. So I'm going to turn all these off. It's 250, yeah, so we use LRMs.
Here we go.
There we go. This is the captain of the Newgrange. Hold your fire, damn it! We're a civilian transport, not a military dropship.
I know what you are. Power down your engines and surrender, or your ship will be destroyed.
I can't do that. I repeat, hold your fire. There are unarmed people on this vessel. We've got a hold full of passengers, and you'll be murdering them if you destroy that tank.
I already know what your ship is carrying, and it isn't civilians, Captain. I'm giving you one last chance to surrender. If you refuse, what happens next will be on your head, not mine. Listen to reason and power down now. They've cut the comm feed, Lady Arano. I'm picking up increased activity on my sensors. They're making a run for it. Then they've left us no choice. We're blowing the fuel reservoir.
Let's do what we came here for, Commander. Take that dropship out.
Okay,
I copy.
let's see if we can save some LRMs, because we might need to with Decker. 138, so we did 50. Damn. Let's fire.
Commander, that dropship is about to take off. You have to stop it.
Oh, we've got 5 rounds. Calm down. $81. Let's do it.
That's done it! The Newgrange is down! That should satisfy our obligation to Lord Corrosus.
Incoming transmission.
Heads up, Commander. An enemy dropship coming in hard. Incoming transmission.
As it just said.
You fool! Do you have any idea what you've just done? You'll pay with your life, mercenary filth! Victoria, if I'd known you were here, I would have taken the field myself. A pity you didn't. We could have ended this war here and now. And I suppose I'll have to be content myself with your prize mercenaries. Watch as I tear them to shreds.
Commander?
Okay. Do have one on the back there. So we got a Centurion, a Dragon, a Firestarter. Biggest concerns are the Firestarter and the Centurion. Now, Firestarter's at full health, Centurion is a bit weakened. So let's go for that first.
Affirmative. Waiting on you, Commander. No need to tell me twice.
Fortunately, we got some great long-range options here, which is awesome. Okay, so he's guarded now.
Good to go.
That's fine. So we've got to remember our left arm is very weak. So we just keep pummeling him.
Affirmative. That's a critical hit.
Let them come to us. Oh, okay, let's do it again. Okay, we can go for the fire starter. But is that what we want to do? Let's do a multi-target. Maybe we don't want to do that first. Alright,
Ready for orders.
let's send you over here. We're gonna go LRM-15s on the Centurion first.
Confirmed.
We've got many missiles left, so
I copy.
we do have to watch that. Okay, he's in visual range, unfortunately.
Commander?
Yeah, we're gonna keep going for that Centurion.
Right, Commander.
Okay, he's stressed, good.
I'm showing minor damage.
Alright, let's get Titan in there. Do we want to leave the catapult? I think we do for now. So, I'm going to go precision strike here. Let's knock him down if we can. That's an injury.
Enemy mech.
And he's out.
Suffer
before you die.
Good.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
Alright, let's get Lord
What can I do for you?
Dacky. Yes. Get that fire starter, please.
Got it.
Now that he's moved in.
No sweat.
Oh, unlucky. But,
When I shoot you, you'll take it and like it.
yeah, we did open him up, so that's good.
Warning. Armor low.
Okay, so that's good, because...
I hear ya.
send Dacky back in. Dacky.
You betcha.
Let's do it. Oh, damn. Damn. Well, he's running away. Good. Let's move up. We can get him in the back, but honestly, I think... Ooh. You know what? Gotta go for it.
Receiving you. Moving out.
It's only 46%. But
One in the back.
he's now stressed. Okay, that's not good. Definitely not good.
Good to go.
Oh dear, we got terrible chances to hit here. Alright.
Right, Commander.
Let's do something about that catapult.
Firing on target.
Ow.
Okay, that was...
Fire starter incoming. No flamers though, which is good. Titan, you're up. Okay, yeah. That's not too bad. Is it worth risking? I think so. Oh, so close.
Waiting on you, Commander. Moving out.
I had to turn all these off virtually, yeah. See if we can get a couple of hits. Okay, panicked. Good, good.
Standing by.
Right, what can you do, Decker?
Heading out.
Let's turn off the LRM-15s. It's still too hot.
Target acquired.
You swine! I will tear your mech in two!
Okay, going for the rifleman. Alright.
Wow, that was bad.
Waiting for orders.
Okay. Poor Archer's not in a good way. Can she back off a bit? Yes. Okay. Just gonna have to hope for the best. She's running hot though, so...
Roger that.
Only using one PPC, that's good.
Minor damage, Commander.
Ah, not good. Just have to keep going. Keep pushing forward. Keep pushing forward. Let's turn you off. Let's take that out. Good.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Not possible! I can still win this!
Let's get rid of that fire starter if we can.
Aye, aye.
Actually, turn you two off. We should turn you all off. Oh, geez, okay. It's pretty weak in the center, so he's hoping we get lucky. Oh, flame destroyed.
Critical hit, Commander. I'm out of long-range missiles.
Yeah, so we'll have to work on that. Ooh.
Armor breach! Internal damage!
Alright. Keep backing off. Keep backing off, Glitch.
Coordinates received.
She has soaked up a lot of damage this in this mission.
Got it. That's a kill.
Commander?
Okay, we can get a side angle on him. Okay.
On my way.
Still's running very, very hot. Let's see. Yep, that'll do it.
Right, Commander.
That'll do.
Good to go.
Alright, no LRMs left. Still running hot. Oh. SRMs and one medium.
Commander?
It's indirect fire. Whew.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, let's get up close.
Roger that. Critical hit, Commander.
What's he gonna do? Lord Daki's actually done pretty well this
What's up, boss?
this time around. Alright.
Roger that.
Whew, okay, 70. We go for a leg hit? Sure.
Locked on target.
We'll just keep moving around. I hope that's not where the leopard lands. Damn. Alright. Let's rethink this then. Left leg.
Good to go.
Getting very close,
Right,
my friend.
Commander. Affirmative. Critical hit, Commander.
Really having a watch out. Hate. It's kind of funny actually. Alright, so our left side. It's leaving a lot to be desired, so we're gonna have to stay like that.
Affirmative.
Just keep hitting him with the LRMs. Come on.
Here we go.
There's a knockdown. Excellent.
Damage minimal.
Can we turn one on? Ooh, we can. Alright.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Receiving you. Locked on.
Stressed.
Commander?
So we don't want to expose. Ugh. Maybe we'll go. No. Like that. Yep.
Moving to position.
Last LRM salvo. Here goes.
All out of long-range missiles, Commander.
Waiting for orders.
Now, a melee attack from the dragon could hurt.
Got it.
But let's risk it. Let's actually turn those off. Go with medium lasers. Yep.
Tell me what to shoot.
Surprisingly not going for melee. Okay.
Engaging physical attack.
There we go.
Commander,
And in comes Decker.
location confirmed. Locked on for physical attack.
Oh, dice. Head destroyed.
Eliminate.
Mission successful, Commander. Nicely done. Dr. Murad, does the Argo have an empty storeroom that could serve as a makeshift brig? I'm sure that something could be arranged, Lady Alano. Then arrange it, and get a lock on Lady Espinosa's ejection pod. She's coming with us.
Mission successful.
It's actually kind of fitting with these mechanics that she punched out. That's actually really cool. Because, as you'll see in the next scene, it kind of makes sense, actually. Alright, so we could get Oh, 4 salvage. Ooh. Let's actually have a good look at this because SRM 2+. That's it, really? All right. So, looks like mechs. It is. Well, we don't have a Panther yet. So sure. Catapult K2. Yeah, let's grab 3 parts of Catapult K2. And hope we get some other good stuff. So, 3 Catapult K2. We did get the Centurion, which is nice. And we've now completed a Dragon. Very, very lucky. Did not get the SRM 2+, but that's okay. Alright. Bit of a challenge. Yeah, poor Glitch soaked up most of it. But she did very, very well. Family reunion.
Victoria, I've been waiting 3 years for this. Are you enjoying your cell? I had it assembled just for you.
Gloat all you like, cousin. Your victory will be short-lived. Your pathetic little army may have carried you this far, but if you think you can challenge the core systems, you're sadly mistaken. Our glorious army will grind your restoration to a bloody pulp.
Save me the lecture and tell me what you were doing on Anvelt. Your father rules the Directorate. You should be in a tower somewhere, not a dusty little moon guarding a smuggling ship.
Smuggling ship? Is that what Carosus thought the Newgrins was? Is that what he told you? Oh dear, you poor fool. I would tell you what you've just done, but I don't want to spoil the surprise. You'll find out for yourself soon enough.
I can tell you what the Newgrins is now. A smouldering heap of scrap metal. Good job protecting her, by the way.
Sooner or later we'll face off again, mech warrior. And when that day comes, I shall share your cockpit in 2.
Well, sounds kinky.
Victoria, I loved you like a sister, and you betrayed me. Your father held a knife to my back, and you helped him push it in. I need to understand why.
If you'd ever really listened to him, you'd already know. He tried to teach you, cousin, to set you on the path to strength and prosperity, but you spat on his efforts and forced his hand, and mine along with it.
Forced your hand? Mastiff is dead because of you. Our mentor, the man who taught you to pilot a mech, and you put him in a camp and left him to rot. Thousands of Aurigan dead lie piled at your feet.
The price for strength and our nation's future. For the glory of the Reach, I'd pay it 100 times over.
You seem to be confusing wanton cruelty for strength. They aren't the same thing. The destruction of your lands should have taught you that.
Little Lord Madeira. Still my cousin's favorite pet, I see. I wonder if that pretty little jaw of yours is as fragile as it looks. One of these days, we'll have to find out.
After what you did to Raju Montgomery, I should have you vented into space.
I'll admit it's tempting, but I believe that our teacher would prefer me to keep her caged. Do you hear me, Victoria? You could watch from the sidelines as I dismantle your father's empire and reclaim my rightful throne. And then when this war is over, you will be tried for your crimes against the Aurigan people.
Is that supposed to scare me, Khmer? It doesn't. Do you think my father hasn't planned for this? Do you think you were winning? My capture means nothing. The jaws of our trap are already closing around your neck. You're just too blind to see it. You talk like a cartoon villain. Has anyone ever told you that? You mock me at your peril, mercenary. My father bends everyone to his will. The periphery nations, the successor states, everyone. You don't know what I've done for our people, and the sacrifices I've had to make. You understand nothing, and you never will. You've already lost this war, cousin. You'll die screaming, and your restoration will die with you. I've heard enough, Mr. Oliveira. Gotta come.
What do you want us to do with the Lady Arano? Iago isn't a prison. She can't stay here.
No, she can't. Lord Corozis lost the daughter to the Directorate. If we weren't there to help him... And we weren't there to help him, sorry. I can't undo that wrong, but I can give him justice. We will transfer Lady Victoria into his custody, to be held until I say otherwise.
Your call, Lady Arano. Set a call for Smithing when we're ready. Conversation's over, people. Let's get back to work.
Lady Arano, my staff has taken Lady Espinosa into custody. She's being escorted to her cell as we speak. A kinder fate than she deserves, perhaps. But I will adhere to the terms of our arrangement. While she remains in my custody, she will not be harmed.
You are an honorable man, Lord Corozis. One day I hope to earn your support.
You already have it. What you've done today feels like justice, Lady Arano, of a kind I never thought I'd live to see. I owe you a debt of thanks as well, Commander Stewart. You did a yeoman's job on the Newgrange. She will never darken our skies again.
If I were you, I'd make sure to keep an armed guard outside the Victoria's sail at all times. She'll be dangerous, even in captivity.
Don't worry, Commander. I know who I'm dealing with, and the appropriate precautions have been taken. Lady Victoria will be quite secure until Lady Arano is ready to reclaim her.
By the way, Lady Victoria claims that you were wrong, Lord Corozis. That the Newgrange wasn't a smuggling ship.
Of course she does. She's a liar and a betrayer. Can't trust her at a word, Commander Stewart.
Let's play devil's advocate. What if she's telling the truth? That was really bad.
Doesn't matter if she is. Whatever the ship's provenance, the Newgrange was important enough that Director Espinosa had his own daughter standing sentry over her refueling site. You sent that ship to hell and deprived Espinosa of something he deemed valuable. I count that as a win, Commander Stewart.
Well, I ain't glad to be of service. Let's discuss what you'll be doing for us in the return.
Yes, of course. Let's discuss your recompense. Your chief engineer tells me that she's found a hidden data archive on your ship, and you may need help to open it. Sounds to be quite the mystery.
More than a mystery to me, Lord Corozis. My father believed the Argo held something of great value, but he died before he could see it. I need to know what's on that drive, but you're the only one in the Reach who can open it for me.
Better perhaps that I give you the means to open it yourself. I will have a device sent to your ship. It's an electronic code breaker of advanced design. Given enough time, it'll chew through any encryption, even yours.
With respect, I'm surprised he owns such a device. An intelligence agency like the Lyran Intelligence Corps, perhaps, but not a periphery lord.
I felt the same way when High Lord Tamati brought it to me, all those many years ago. He told me that the device had been found in the possession of a Comstar presenter who had died in Aurigan space. What she was doing with it, I will never know.
What I do know is that your father would want you to have this command. He'd be quite proud of the leader you've become.
Thank you, Lord Corrosus. Simon. It means more to me than I can say. Speaking of proud fathers, do you have any news to share about your son? Has his condition improved since we last spoke?
Somewhat, my lady. Otto's road to recovery will be long and difficult. The Directorate did something to his mind unworldly. We still don't have a clear picture of what, but the damage is both physical and mental. In truth, I fear that my boy has been damaged irreparably, and that the Otto I knew is gone. But I cling to hope that someday, the son I remember will return to me.
He will, Simon. I know it. Otto is young and strong, and Ausgerosis is nothing if not resilient. I'm afraid I must take my leave of you now. I have forces to marshal and plans to make, but please keep me appraised of Otto's condition.
I will, my lady. Farewell to you, and know that you've earned the support of House Corrosus. What you've done here today doesn't erase the past, but perhaps we can write the course of our people's future. For my part, I'm willing to try.
Thank you, Lord Corrosus, and welcome to the Restoration. Together we will fix what my uncle has broken. I swear it.
Hey, Commander, I've put the code-breaking device that we got from Lord Corrosus to work on our mystery archive. And now I'm watching a progress bar climb, really slowly. I'll give you a heads up when it's finished.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
Lots of mechs, boss.
That mech you wanted is back. That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
Alright, so, yes, Panther, Dragon, and I believe a Spare Centurion soul. Yeah, it's a C9A. So, more money for us. We're up to 7.5 million C-bills. We're about to make that a little bit more, actually. And I do want to check the hiring hall. Nothing's changed in the hiring hall. Sometimes the store changes a bit after these missions. But no, maybe it's the mod. Anyway, mech bay. Let's go to the mech bay first, do some repairs. All in all, I think we fared okay. We didn't lose anything. Had a few armor breaches, but, you know, nothing to cry over. Let's go to the store and sell what we've got here. So, selling. So we now have a Spare Centurion. Well, we don't anymore because we just sold it. And, yeah, we've got the Firestarter, Griffin, Hunchback. Where was it? The Panther. So, our collection is steadily growing further and further, which is very nice. And last thing we have to check is the mech warriors, or our mech warriors, and nothing here. Lord Daki,
What can I do for you?
can now have coolant vent, which is awesome. So let's confirm that.
Mech warrior training complete.
And glitch.
Waiting for orders.
Now, what did I say? We want, okay, recoil penalty. It's not really that handy for you there. Stability. Minimum range penalty would be actually really good in that archer. So let's do that.
Training complete.
Now,
Yes,
Decker.
Commander.
Let's see. Health or. Let's do health. Yeah, that way he's got a. If he does take a fatal hit, he's got a better chance of surviving.
Commander.
So, yeah, it'd be a damn shame if we lost any of these mech warriors now, since we've invested so much into them. And last thing we need to do is forward the timeline, let everyone rest up, and by the time that's done, well, the day after, we'll have the library done. So that'll bring us up to 35 morale. So I'm going to let that go right through.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Great work, Young. Ah, okay, this is awesome. Meeting Archangel. You've been gathering supplies planetside. I've spent the last hour trying to find Yang. The sound of cheers and pounding metal draws you to the edge of town, where a pair of haphazardly repaired industrial mechs beat on each other. Yang calls you over. Sorry I wandered off, boss. I heard a guy in the market bragging about his this Argo mech fight club. I had to see it for myself. One of the mechs is notably in better condition than the other, but the second clearly has the better, or possibly drunker pilot. The shinier mech finally falls, and a small group of winning bettors collects from the bookie. Yang gestures to the junkier mech as the cockpit opens. You have to meet this pilot. He said any Argo mech can be made combat ready, if you're not afraid of the challenge. What do you say? Shall we buy the victor a drink? Join Yang, yeah. I'd like to meet him myself, you admit. Yang grins and flags the pilot over. Despite the reckless abandon of his fighting style, he doesn't seem drunk, just exuberant. He introduces himself as Archangel, and gladly takes Yang up on the offer of a few drinks. When he finds out you command a mech mercenary company, he buys the next round himself and starts feeling you out for any openings in your crew. Yeah. As soon as we're done here, I'm going to register with the local hiring hall. But hey, if you don't have an opening now, that's fine. I think it's time for me to leave this rock anyway. I'm sure we'll meet again. Alright, Archangel is now available in the hiring hall. That is fantastic. Archangel is a very good mech warrior, with some pretty good stats. So let's read his backstory. A strange illness emptied the lands of damaged battle mechs seeking refuge at the small, peaceful mining town of Hansak, and superstitious fear kept them empty for years. But when raiders came, 4 young boys who had been playing around the mechs for years climbed into them to defend their home. They failed, of course, but the impressed leader of the raiders took the mechs instead of their lives, and left their community enough to rebuild with. Some kids would have taken the defeat hard, but not Archangel. He rallied his friends and came up with a plan. When the raiders came back a few years later for another harvest, Archangel and his team were ready. They didn't have battle mechs, but they had mining equipment, Argo mechs, and a whole lot of time and patience. They still lost, but they did no worse than they'd done with the battle mechs, and with far inferior equipment. At that time, the leader of the raiders left the equipment and took the young men. She split them among her ships, and Archangel hasn't seen his friends since. He wasn't the most malleable of recruits, but the raider leader had a gift for redirecting his fury and putting his stubborn recklessness to good use. Eventually, just prior to her retirement, the leader kicked him out of the gang, telling him he'd be better off in a proper mercenary crew, with somebody who could both point him in the best direction and yank his balls out of the fire just in case Plan A failed again and failed a third time. It turned out she was correct. In the right team, Archangel's amazing. These days he's starting to miss his old town, and wondering if it or a place like it needs somebody to protect it. Somebody who will never give up. Somebody like him. Okay, so criminal. Bonus C bills in taking a contract from pirates. He's increased panic resistance. Reckless. Increased chance to hit in combat while being easier to be hit by the enemy. Oh. Okay, so yeah. That's why he's got Bulwark. And reduced chance to suffer wounds in combat. Yes, we're gonna hire him.
New mech warriors available.
So that brings us up to 7. And yeah, that's awesome. Archangel is a really good mech warrior. I really like when we get that one. And we're gonna forward one more day.
Hey boss, we've just completed those upgrades.
Grab the library. And so the next upgrade, I think it's about time we get a mech bay. Honestly. Do we go for the power conduits? Maybe we do the power conduits first. Well, that's 30 days. Hang on. And that's 20 days. Maybe it is better we get the second mech bay. Second mech can be repaired simultaneously at 50% efficiency. Repaired power conduits allow 6 more mech cubicles to be powered up and made available. Alright. Let's purchase that.
It'll take a bit, but we'll get it done.
Yep, second mech bay it is. Alright. So, all in all, I think that went pretty well, and yeah, we are Oh, a little bit over an hour, so hey, that wasn't too bad. And why did I just open Skype? Goodbye, get out. Don't want Skype. Let's close that. I was just checking the where we're up to in recording time, and yeah, I think it's a good place to leave it there. So I hope you folks have been enjoying the series, and doing a bit of storytelling and you know, poor voice acting. Hope you find it all amusing and entertaining. And if you are enjoying it, you know, really help the channel if you consider subscribing, maybe even dropping a like, or if there's anything you're critical of, or anything you didn't like, of course, feel free to drop a dislike and leave your comments, you know, on how you think I might improve. I would really appreciate it. But that's all for now. So this is Huey signing off, and as I always say, take it easy everyone, and bye for now.